thank you for coming to our show. Without you lot, it wouldn't be worthwhile doing it. It would be a complete waste of time. And obviously, we always say this, a massive thank you to all the exhibitors who make the show. And mustn't forget the tea ladies, because I always forget them, so I'll say this before we finish later on. Big thank you to the tea ladies, and actually anybody that helps at all. It all makes this show work. And I'm really proud of how this show is going. I think we're a little bit down on it from last year. We had a really, really good year last year, but we're still, you know, up there, so, you know, that's the main thing that's really important. Now, a little bit of sad news here. Our two veg judges have decided to
retire.
Retire. I was thinking of a better word than that, John, but I mean, you've been judging here for quite some time, haven't you?
Yeah.
Quite a few years. And we always enjoy seeing you. You always do it in a fair way and everything. So I think we would like to present you with something to say thank you.
Oh,
in a moment. Do you want to speak and then the two of you can do the official opening?
Yes, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I'm standing on a chair because I've got shorter legs.
well, for those that don't know me, I'm Christine Evans from Golden Days Garden Centre, and I've been coming here now for on and off 20 plus years, and very happy to say actually, because I enjoy coming. But you usually see me at the end because I usually help on to give out the prizes. So this year it's a little bit different. I'm going to give one to the club at the beginning of the show to mark my appreciation for inviting me all these times. I'm donating a trophy.
Thank you very much, Christine.
Well, actually, you do deserve one. You and Ted and all the rest of the committee. Every year, I see the same faces, and if it wasn't for you guys, there wouldn't be a show.
Thank you, Christine. But I've got to say a big thank you to Christine anyway, because as she just said, her and her husband Stephen have been supporting our show for, did you say 26 years?
Well, 20 odd years.
20 odd years, yeah. I mean, you just forget how long it is.
Yeah, don't add too many onto my 21.
But they never stint in the support. You know, each year they seem to give us a little bit extra, And I mean, that's great. And I mean, that's another thing that makes this show happen, because we've got so much support through from all the businesses around the village. If you look at the schedule, well over half, probably about 2/3 of the classes have got extra prizes on, and that's thanks to the generosity of the local businesses and local supporters, so that's fantastic, thank you. Now then, I'm going to hand you over now to a chap called Jim Buttress. Some of you will have heard of him. He's been on the allotment challenge on the telly. He was a veg judge, and in your latter working life you were head of the Royal Parks, Jim. So it starts denying all this, you know, it's very mild about it. But we'll hoping to say a few words now anyway, Jim.
Yeah. Well, good afternoon everybody. Thank you very much indeed for inviting me. It is my first visit here, and because I'm a novice, I was allowed to judge the other side, the proper people that had to go, the real amateurs. And I couldn't help but be bemused. There was one class for potatoes, and it was sponsored by the local fish and chip shop.
How apt?
Yeah, but generally speaking, you're right, it's not been an easy season, but the quality, the range of gear here, it's brilliant. It restores your faith in human nature to see what real people do, compared with how the politicians are buggering up the entire country, one way and another. All due respects to any councillors that are here.
Oh, he's a good one.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, that's why I let him in.
Well, that'll be one of the rare ones. But anyway, to see all this, I've just started my season now with the shows, and I just love it. I think to have that class in there for people that are just starting maybe for the first time, and they say, I can't come in here. Fred wins it every year, so they have their own chance, that'll get better. But to all of you, fantastic, I really enjoyed it. And consider, that's all I've done all my life. I've been a guide, I've done nothing else, I'm proud of the fact. I was kicked out of 2 schools. The first one was a convent, where I was taught by nuns who called themselves the Sisters of Mercy. It was the biggest misuse of a word I've ever heard. And the second, I was taught by Jesuits, and they kicked me out at 15 and a half. I started work. I'm very proud to say that I have only one qualification to my name, and that's my cycling proficiency test. And that's all I've ever done. My pop was a gardener, and my hero, I don't mind admitting it, was a chap that used to come on the telly. I'm going to show you how to do Durrani, the one and only Percy Thrower. And we had a telly, like all of us, it was that big, it was all wood, and the screen was about that big. And Friday night, you go into that greenhouse with no glass, and he'd take his jacket off, hang it on the hook, and the next day, Mum used to say, Dad, you know, I'm worried about that boy, because I'd borrow my old man's sports jacket, go in the greenhouse, I'm going to show you how to do Durrani. There's no hope for him, but it's been my life. I've loved every second of it. But to all of you, enjoy the show. You've only got to do a couple of things. Buy plenty of grub, buy lots of plants, buy raffle tickets, and then we'll all be happy. Have a great show.
In the foyer, in your room, going to the kitchen, and it will happily sign them for you. There are Christine's got one. It will happily sign them for you. So come to him after, see him. Jim was very kindly come. I think he's enjoyed our show.
I have indeed.
He said he has. And he's coming from a long way away.
Yes, South
London. So he's come a long way away today. And he's come especially to look at our show, do the presentations and everything. So again, we would like to show our appreciation.
Oh!
If you like it, Jim.
No.
I don't think there's any.
I thought he was tolerant.